up, bro? He on. I didn't ask him if he was ready to play, but he on the game right now. All right. Don't you dog me. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you been at? I've been around. I've been around. Blackie. What up, yo? Your opponent out of town, my nigga. You got the force. No more computer games. Of course, you're right. Niggas like Faulkner ran it in the hole. It's like, dude, no more computer games though, bro. We about to advance though. We got a game about to be played right now, and then that shit's gonna be hitting. Mike and Falk, and then Lava and the Dolphins. Look on that too. Appreciate it. Doing your birthday, man. Even though we in the middle of a real talk right now, what you do for your birthday boy? Yeah. What was down there? You blowing right now? Alright. What's the flavor? Cookies. I could use some cookies in my life right now too. I want some sour, some like the sour I was getting. You know what I mean? I want that one again. Yo, that shit's work. No. And now I did. Yes, I did before the grow house got shut down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about. That shit, bro. Oh my god. And then the other one that was one of the best that I really liked was the Kim dog. Oh my god. You grew that too, didn't you? Yeah, the Kim dog. Yeah. That Kim dog was fucking. I couldn't even tell because you can't tell niggas. You know, niggas is slow. So you like, yeah, this Kim dog. I just told him it was sour because it was just like sour. Oh yeah, it's sour. Fuck it. That shit fluffy as fuck. That shit was good too. Pulled apart real good. Nah, I don't think I ever got that one. Death Star, but the OG Papa was, it was okay. That was okay. OG Papa. What else was my shit that I liked a lot? It was one. I know it was one specific one you put together. I just can't remember what it was. I remember he told me that shit. Like, yeah, his little black ass kind of had that thing chippy. Okay. Yeah. Hold on, let me put the joint on so I know we on this shit. Broadcast, advance, display messages. And we in the building. Knox in the building. What's up, Knox? What's up with you, buddy? Jaguars and them Avengers, they ain't allowed to come to the United States. Right now, they all on high. What Avengers movie was that? Like 3 or some shit? Where they motherfucker all was on the run, Captain America, versus Iron Man or something. The one they was all on the reek, they couldn't motherfucker come around. Man, Onk got that fucking. You let him set that fucking defense up. Man, he kind of loaded over there. That's not act like he not loaded, but if you let him set that, yeah, his team super nice. But if you let him set that defense up, all right. So how do I say this? All right. So I came out in the game on some. You know, I got rid of Saquon. So right now, it looked like that's how important he was for me. So I gotta ride with that. I can't until I change that. I gotta ride with it. But I ain't really running my. I am, but it's weird. Like I kind of first both two games, I kind of like the way I was play calling was more like I was playing around kind of more than just like they came in the game and played control the clock, eat the clock, run the ball all game long, stretch right, stretch left, dive here and there, a pass here and there. Well, Unc don't never not play me like that, right? So cause he know you ain't like the way I play Unc and the way I play my offense. He know you ain't gonna be able to drop back and throw no passes comfortable. So you want to play this dirty ass run game with me. And Saquon with Onk, Saquon's been the Achilles heel for Onk because he can't stop Saquon. Well, the running back I got, Fred Teller, to replace that's finally getting started now. He had 16 carries, but he only had 95 yards, so he really wasn't super explosive, 5.8 yards a carry. So that hurt. But I was out here trying to throw the ball around still too, so I got sacked 4 times. It was just weird. Like the moment I had the ball, just I'm not going to talk about lag. What I'm going to say what happened was I missed wide open passes. Yeah, the offense don't seem like it's like all the way clicked, but it's more to me. I feel like it was more me. Like game one, I was in shit talking mode and playing with DC Snake Eyes. Game two, I wasn't locked all the way in, but I wasn't. You gotta when I play Unc, I never really blow him out. We always play good games, so yeah, so I didn't come into the game. All right, just put it this way: we week one and week two, all these new toys. Don't nobody feel like playing playoff football right now. I want you know what I mean? And they forced me to they forced me to play playoff football, and it bit me in the ass because I didn't, and that's how it went down. I got the Texans. So now I gotta come out and establish the fact that I don't need Saquon. You know what I mean? Like fuck you mean I got that guy. Like who the fuck up? You know what I mean? So now I gotta come out and play a couple straight back-to-back playoff games before I be sitting in this bitch 0-2. He went to the Dolphins. He got him and Will Falk, bro. And I'm waiting to see this guy play with those guys, bro. Because that Dolphins team, he revamped that Dolphins team in one off season. He loaded over there. Got two of the best backs from the AFC. Huh? Nah, I haven't seen him play yet. He had a 50-50 game in week one. They supposed to be playing at 6:30. He playing the Bears at 6:30. So we gonna get to yeah. I'm gonna tune in on that game myself. But on that defense, man. Then like I finally got the stop I needed, but he kind of like dominated the game. It's two different types of chew clocks. You can look at the time of possession and see a nigga really chew the fuck out the clock, or you can look at possessions and see like. And what the problem was is I haven't been getting guys off the field. They're running stretch on me, and they're getting themselves to 3rd and 2 or 4th and go for it range, and they're keeping themselves on the field. And that's time consuming as well because they're taking their time and calling their plays. So they're playing just smart football right now, and I'm not putting them behind the sticks. They playing in front, so they on the attack honestly, and we not. And that's what's been happening. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dale? Going in, brother. Going to real talk. But yeah, so we gotta figure some things out, man. Off that Super Bowl, we off a Super Bowl high. Yeah. I went 2, bro. This happened last time I won a bowl. Fucking lost 5 straight, my nigga. Like so, you know what I mean. I did the exact same thing last time. Blew the team up. But it's weird because I blew the team up, but not on offense, really. Like that's how. So it's like Saquon is that fucking important. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I don't want that narrative. Like, nigga, we like my quarterback at this moment should be able to be the guy. He should be the face of my team right now. You know what I mean? So, and the nigga been throwing passes like just all over the fucking place. He been sporadical as hell. Yeah. And now he ready. He just need that run game to support him right now because of the 2 people I just played. Like Snake, I was able to pretty much still do whatever I wanted on offense, but I wasted mad downs, bro. I wasted mad downs playing with Snake doing dumb shit. the fucking with Onk, you need the run game because he gonna set that same defense up to every fucking play, and you ain't got no time if you don't play that. And then I ain't want to play check down Charlie with him and put him in situations. You know what I mean? So just I didn't feel like playing like that type of football. I wanted to motherfucking see some shit that I taught you the other night. I wanted to see that type shit. You know what I mean? Like, go get it, like that type of shit. But I couldn't get it all. Well, yeah, and see, people ignores when we say that ain't no slouch on the game. It's just his personality on how he is. Let things bother him. Like he will, if he feel like it's a lag or anything ain't working for him, it's a lag situation, he ain't gonna go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he don't want people to see his play. He just do so much stuff that take him away. Yeah, that take him away from like really showing who he really is, because his mad information, his YouTube knowledge is bigger than anybody's in the league, like flat out. So he knows shit, bro. Like, you know how to manipulate that D line. Like, this nigga blitz really get there in 2.5 to 3 seconds if you don't pick it up properly or you don't throw some shit. Like, I ain't gonna put it out there. The things I should have been doing, I just didn't want to do it. Fuck that. I was hurry up offense running the same play 3 straight times, and the next thing I know, I got a punt because I did some dumb shit. Why you run the same play 3 straight times? You know what I mean? Like, just dumb shit. And then he took advantage of it. Because if you look at, like, here you go. Well, since we talking about it, I'm on real talk right now, and it's a perfect time to keep, like. So if I go to my stats in that game, right? In the passing game, our quarterback was 24.4 rating, 68 yards. This nigga was 7 for 14, 50%. That's terrible. 2 interceptions. That's terrible. He shut the shit out of my quarterback, sacked him 4 times, right? And then you get in the run game. I carried the ball 16 times for 92 yards. But that 5.8 yards of carry ain't explosive. You get what I'm saying? So I scored 1 touchdown, but that was because I made him turn the ball over and damn near in the red zone and broke a 22. Like I think my longest run was 18 yards. All right, but then when you look at him, he had a total of 21 carries. Right, one running back had 18 carries for 31 yards, 1.7 yards a carry. The other running back had 3 carries for 44 yards. So just think about that. His longest run, his only offensive touchdown run was 46 yards, right? But that same back ended up with 44 yards. So one carry went 46 yards for a touchdown. The next 2 was negative yards. So again, when you just chewing the clock, taking your time, audibling and flipping and going right back to the same play, running stretch, and you know that you can do that because you know your defense is stout to the point where if I get this guy in a situation, he got to throw the ball, we sending that shit. He gonna throw a pick, some type of bad play because he ain't gonna have the time, and that's what happened with that type of game. And I just didn't adjust the way I just didn't adjust the way I used. So he sent that shit and it worked completely. So kudos to him. He had a hell of a game. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, and then I did but even with Snake, I've been playing a lot of man to man, disrespecting these niggas. Like, man, I'm playing man. I ain't got no safeties over top. Fuck you. And yeah, and just being an asshole, bro. And both of them made me pay for it. Put it that way. And because they didn't attack the niggas that can cover man to man, they went after my new safeties, both of them. Look, Joey, look, ready? None of his receivers scored a touchdown, but his tight end caught 2 catches for 41 yards and a touchdown, and that's the game, 14-7 right there. And that was man to man with a safety over top of him. That's new on my team to play, starting for the first time, and he got beat both games. But Snake got this rookie tight end that looked like he'd been in the league for 8 years the way he was shitting on me. So we just got right now the coaches. That boy Komet actually was the #1 tight end in the league in the draft. He played well winning the first game. All right. So with that being said, man, fellas, we got 7 tuned in right now. I think we'll get a couple more on here. We got some games about to be played. Advance is going to end up being tonight because we got 2 games that's about to be played, and they're the last 2 games we're waiting on. And then we hitting the league. So those that's paying attention, don't forget to start setting y'all games up. You know what I mean? All right, so coming off that draft, our first 2020 class, even though we're in 2025-2026 season, we brought the 2021 class, 20 class in. I'm going to go through teams. I did this in the early morning, like 4 in the morning. I went through teams and all that, but I really just, went through and said some things. And now I want to go through these teams. I won't get to every team. I promise y'all we will do at least I will do a real talk every day and talk about at least 2 to 3 teams in that real talk. Until I get through all 32 teams. Yo, Dale, did you get him on yet or nah? Where'd that go? Let me get Mark on real fast. My bad, fellas. Mark, you playing your game, buddy? Alright. Now with that being said, we're gonna start with the Bears since they're the first team alphabetically wise, and then we're gonna just come down. Alright, here we go. And as y'all know, some of y'all probably saw when I went through teams, and anybody that was 29 and above, if they didn't play at a high level, they were taken down. Some were taken down more than one trait. So, for example, if I was to take Roquan Smith down, I would have went to him. I would have went to his stats. I would have looked at his production over his career. We started playing in 20. We skipped 19. So we started playing at 20. So then I would look at his production. 61 tackles, 97 total tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks, 3 picks. And he kind of was consistently doing that year in and year out. When you got down to 25, to me, he still played at a high level. He had 112 tackles, 15 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks. That deemed to him to be able to keep his abilities. He didn't really lose out in nothing. He had consistent years, and he's still an X factor. And I went through everybody team and did this. I think with some are just like 3 or 4 teams in the league who really didn't have them type of 29-year-old, anybody old like that on their team. So we will have to bring our age down. So like if I did me and Falk's roster, it would probably be a little younger. So our backups, if they X factors and shit, they will come off just to be able to keep it balanced. You know what I'm saying? All right. So with that being said, we do know Deshaun Watson is in his is still over here as a quarterback right now. I think he's in his 5th season as a quarterback for the Bears. Stat wise, right now he's already starting off bad season. No touchdowns right now, 95 yards, 39.3 quarterback rating. I think he wore his welcome out here. And honestly, he's productive as a starter and not in a good way. He's not. I couldn't see myself dropping this guy, not yet. Like, if Coach Lava decides to trade this guy or he gets a new starter in here, a different story. Because he's still, he's the starting quarterback. He's not having good seasons, but he's still throwing for 4,000 yards a season, 3,000, high 3,000 yards a season. I mean, so his level of play, honestly, has still been consistent. It just hasn't been on a high level. So I left him alone. That was like a hard thing for me to bring down. But Deshaun Watson gets the starting nod. This coach is, I'm not sure how invested he is in him, but obviously he's still the starter over here right now. So we got to look at him and see if Deshaun has to be able to play well. He's in his 30s now. He has to do something, man. Like for the Bears to get out of the basement and challenge for this division, Deshaun Watson has to play well, especially in this offense. I don't know if what he's capable of doing as a quarterback suits the style of offense, and maybe that might be a struggle. It might have looked good when you made the trade for him, but me knowing Lava's style of play, I don't know if escape artist quarterback that's more of an athlete, dual threat type of guy fits that mold. I think you need if you're going to get that type of guy, you need a Patrick Mahomes, a baby Patrick Mahomes. Jordan Love, go get him, stop playing around. Jordan Love. Anyway, I can really see Jordan Love. He got the strong arm to play in this type of weather. over here, and he can make every throw, and he's still athletic enough to better make some things happen, man. And I honestly feel Jordan Love is worth a first round pick over here, man. Like, I don't know what you got over here as far as pick wise, but he's worth that first. Now, if you playing a gambling game and you saying to the person that got Jordan Love, my first would be a top 10 pick. If you playing that gambling game. No one's gonna go into in week 2 and tell somebody, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be a top 10 guy, not trying to play you out lava or call you ass or anything like that. But being a gambling man, this is how I approach this. You're not getting my first. Now I can give you 2 twos because those 2 twos is still like first round picks, no matter how you slice or dice it. If I'm a top 10 guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're picking in the top 10, that's a late first round pick, honestly. And Jordan Love, to me, he probably didn't even go in the first round. So I would think that's great value, whoever got Jordan Love. And if you on here, y'all both listening to me, you need to make that trade, man. Jordan Love got the arm to be able to play in this weather over here and in the system that that lava runs. That's just a little bit of AntHits's franchise guru advice right there. Let's get back to the team, my bad. I'm just saying, bro. You seeing Deshaun Watson just over here not winning ball games for him. It's time to go somewhere else. Jordan Love, he from Utah State, bro. You'll start hearing about him a little bit more as we getting closer to that draft. They call him the baby Patrick Mahomes, bro. He really liked that too, bro. All right, so over here you look at things, yeah. And playing after this game. I don't know if you got time for all that, Mark. So anyway, they still got Gale Sayers over here, 93 overall, 24 years old. So he got 2-headed monsters right now. I really love the J.K. Dobbins pick over here. Need 2 running backs in his league for sure. I can attest to that right now, especially playing with a rookie that was a receiver turned running back. If you ain't got that backup, it's going to really hurt. And he really got a great backup. This is a hell of a pick, Ohio State playing cold weather, man. They used to the elements, so this was a hell of a pick for him. I really like it. Let's take a look at J.K. Dobbins right now coming out. I think he's like the fourth, fifth back coming out of the draft class right now. 86 break tackle, 93 speed, 93 cell, agile, 93. Carrying 85, ball vision 88, trucking 83. So like, even though he's not the biggest back, he still has 83 trucking stiff arm. This guy's ready to go. You develop this guy, he can be a full-time starter, and he's gonna push that kid Gale Sayers for the starting job over there because he has 82 strength right now too. This is a hell of a back, man. Hell of a pick. Not live on my back. He's saying Knox. My boy Knox on my mind right now. No homo. All right, so fullbacks, you got an 82 overall. 27-year-old that got decent speed. Let's see what he does in the blocking game. Normal. Then can he block? Yep, 79 run block, 87 lead. This guy can block, so we got a dog over here to be able to handle some blocking in the run game. But he traded. He got Hines Ward Jr. in free agency. It was a hell of a pickup for him. A hell of a pickup for him. Now you got your alpha male at receiver over here for sure. I would take the Moss trade off of him though, Lava, if I was you. Put something else on him, double me. Let's see what his attributes are. Deep threat, route runner. I would turn that what Mark say? I'm in the third right now. Okay, Mark, I got you. I would turn him into a route runner. So Lava, if you listening, bro, go right here. Go to adjust lineup. Right? Go to adjust lineup. Slide over to offensive scheme. Look where it say position. You see where your receiver at. Like my receiver say deep threat. Because your deep threat and your route running is 99. Change your offensive scheme and make sure the wide receiver position is route runner. So you would change it to, let's see, let me find one. All right, you can change it to spread and wide receiver be route runner. The moment you do that, you circle out. Get back to my offense and all of that. The moment you do that and circle out, when I go back to your roster, route running will be first on your receiver, and then I can take his X factor off and change it for you, and they'll give him route running shit, so you can get an extra for, get the hot route technician, all that good shit. If you're listening, you don't need a 5'11" guy on Moss. That shit it's just not worth it. All right, so that's another AntHits's franchise guru advice for you. All right, let's get back to his roster. Because he do got an alpha male at receiver now over there. He got a complete dog at receiver right now. I thought that would have been a way bigger bidding war for Hines Ward Jr. Jerry Cheeks, man, I mean, got small receivers over here, 5'11", 5'11", but they speed burners. All right, and then you get over here to Will Hatchett at 27 right now, 94 overall, 6'3", 210, and Kirkland Morris, also 6'3", 213. So, but he also drafted Brandon Ayuko, or however the fuck to say his name, but it's Arizona State, coached by Herm Edwards. I watched a lot of Arizona State this year. This receiver was a dog, bro. He really played well. This is a good pick. I mean, you can put him on the field. I maybe put him at punt return, kick returner right now. Put him in some slot situations right now. But you got time to kind of reassure him and develop this guy, because picking up Hines Ward Jr., you got to kind of play these three right here. So, I mean, I don't know if he's giving him any type of play so far. Nope, no play. And I mean, I expect that, man. Special team, maybe put him on kick return, punt returner at least, give him some snaps, some down snaps and all that good shit. But this is a good future pick for you, especially with Hatchett at 27 years old. He can become your third receiver ASAP, you know what I mean? And Kirkland Morris is only 84 overall in his third season right now, so this guy's almost there now. So I mean, if you the building the right way, maybe he can get some burn this season though, especially in your West Coast offense. What I really love is he went and got 2 tight ends this draft class. Bryson Hopkins is a dog for Purdue, good speed, 89 speed, 6'5" guy, 245, 89. Let's take a dive into what he really looked like. He should not be on normal. See, this is the stuff where when I'm doing a draft class and I put 8-9 hours into it, I forget to do certain shit. He definitely shouldn't be I know for a fact he's supposed to be a star. Alright, so let's get back into diving into him. And we're looking at Bryce at 89, 75 catching right now, 62. He can get a little better in the run blocking, 62. But that's not bad for a rookie tight end right now. You know what I mean? Route running 72, 70. But the speed is there, so he can make some plays, catching the trap 77. Impact block, need to get a little better. You need to get a little better in pass blocking and lead blocking. And honestly, I mean, I did watch his highlights and stuff. It's hard when you're watching highlights. I would have to go actually watch games. But just the combine numbers and what I saw him on film wise, he really did. He's more of a receiver. Why the dude ain't responding? He in the third quarter of his game, just going into the fourth right now, Dale. He about to hop on chat with us. I don't know if you heard me, bro. He in fourth quarter, cuz. Alright. Yeah, so Bryce Hopkins, I mean, when you don't have, I guess you got rid of your tight ends over here and all that good shit, you go pick up 2 guys like that. You're going to develop and they're going to grow with your team. This is why, to me, I think you need to go get, honestly, Jordan Love. Because you got 2 young tight ends that can develop with a rookie quarterback, and I think it's the perfect time to do it. Mitchell Wilcox, another good tight end. As you can see, he's on the hitting. He has something that might be star too. Yep, I seen it, dude. Alright, and look at his rating again, 62 block share. I'll take another dive into these guys and make sure I didn't miss anything as far as blocking and stuff, because they also might got the same little shit down here. They might have not been touched late. You get a little tired. You on your 12th tight end and you're like, fuck, bro. Like, so I get it. That's me being a little lazy here, because I could tell by the impact blocking is the same on both these guys. No way. So we'll take care of that, Lava. Just give me a minute. Now we get to the line. He did DeJuan Howell, 91 overall. Still a young kid, 26 years old. 96 strength. Got a solid lineman there. Darian Bird, also 24 years old, 92 overall, 91 strength, solid there. Darrell Swift, superstar at 25 at center, 93 overall. There's drafting the guys under no young guys behind him and all that. So he got a stud center at 93, 25. So he's very young at the line right now. And then Zach Martin comes out of free agency at 35 years old, 96 overall. And it's smart, because if there's anybody you want to get that's older out of free agency, it will be the lineman because we're not touching their traits at all. 91 overall. So now Zach Martin brings a great veteran presence, and that veteran presence alone on this game, if y'all don't believe what I'm ready to say to you right now, will help your younger guys develop a little faster. Trust what I'm telling you. All right, so our right tackle, Vernon Tootin. Now, I remember Tootin. I don't know if this is somebody picked up out of free agency, and I'm assuming he did, looking at that price tag on him. I thought he was the Seahawks player at one point. I don't know if he traded for him or not, but this is a great right tackle right now, 28.99 overall. As you can see, 99 strength, 99 awareness, damn near 99s across the board. He's going to hold it down for you. So again, now you got the horses up front to be able to run the ball, and I think block for you, especially for the time you need, considering your West Coast style of offense. Like the line, man. Good shit, Rob. They're looking really good over there right now. Now, Yannick Njoku, when you got him, he was on Superstar, but he hasn't been productive at all. But still at 31 years old, 96 overall, this guy can still do some shit over here. And my problem is that 71 block shed, I'm not comfortable with that. And then you really don't have a replacement at all to help him out over here. So again, there's guys out there. I got two defensive ends I'm trying to trade. That's 1 year in superstars. That's cheap, bro. I don't even want much for them. Cheap, 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 cheap. I'll give them to you super cheap just to help you out. But you got to get somebody over here right now at the defensive end, especially at the left. That hurts. Still got Leroy Ward, who's only 26. My bad. I'm sorry. No, you don't. You don't need nobody over there. You got them. You just ain't moved their positions. Okay. And then you draft James Lynch, 80 overall, 86 speed, 87 from Baylor. This guy already comes in better than Yannick Njoku with the 82 block share right now. 6'4", 305, 85 strength. So this is a solid guy. He got some good speed on him right now. And then Troy Burrell too. So you do got good defensive ends. You can slide in, plug and play. You just got to get them developed, man. Got to get them into those 90s ASAP. Eddie Ward Jr. at D tackle. And then you got Julius Goddard there. They're both 24 and 23. So we got good, solid players here. Defense not looking that bad right now. And I see it. Look, I love this. Chase Young. If you're a Tiger fan, shout Tigers out right now. You know what I'm saying? Go Tigers. Gotta say it like that. The national champs right now. You know damn well if you seen a guy in the draft that had LSU on the back of it as his college, you knew you was getting a superstar. Right? You had to know that. Alright, all y'all that been in drafts with me over and over and over again, you gotta know. Hell of a pick right here. Superstar outside linebacker who's a great pass rusher too. With that 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 94 hit power coming off the edge. LSU only picked the number 18 on special players, fellas. So just know this, if you go watch his highlights from freshman year on, he wasn't wearing that 18. But by the time he was ready to come out for the NFL draft, he had that 18 on. And if you think I'm lying, ask my boy Knox, who's the LSU fan. Anybody that's special for LSU wore that number 18. So that's all I'm going to say about that. 94 hit power, he's going to tear shit up. This guy is a dog, flat out. If this is not, might be the second best outside linebacker that came out the draft. I mean, everybody know Isaiah Simmons was a god. But I'm telling you right now, we can look back in about 2 seasons and see who's having a better career, because they're really they're like 1-1, 1A, 1-1, like they're pretty solid players right now. This is a hell of a pick, bro. I really like this pick. Oh, I like this pick, bro. Oh my God, I like this pick a lot, bro. That's a hell of a pick right there, man. I think this guy is going to work wonders for you, right? Especially if you send him, man. Send him, even though he can cover a little bit, I would send him. I would send him early and often. Feel me? Let's take a look and dive into this LSU guy. I ain't going to just shit on him and not show what he can do. All right, so he got 75 zone right now, man. 75 man. I like this. 75 pressure. You can put him in front of some slot receivers. He can hold his ground for a couple of yards. You heard? But motherfucking his forte is coming off the 82 power moves, 85 finesse moves, 88 pursuit. He gonna get after it. 92 acceleration, 84 block shed right now, 75. And to be honest with you, bro, if you loaded that linebacker, let's see. I mean, Dickinson ain't bad. Sylvester Dixon ain't bad. Let's go keep looking at these linebackers before I say what I'm ready to say. O'Kline here. Yeah. Nah, you're kind of light right now, so I guess you leave him there. But if you can find a way to get you a couple linebacker dogs in the building, maybe one more, two, maybe two, this guy can go play defensive end for you on a heartbeat. Imagine 90 speed, 92 acceleration coming off that edge at the end, bro. Simple as that. All right, another motherfucking tip from the franchise guru. Yeah. I'm black. I'm handing them things out, boy. Handing them tips out right now. Yeah. All right. So Roquan Smith still playing at a high level. Nicholas Barnett. Now at this point, these type of linebackers really aren't going to do too much of nothing for you. With that 81 speed, 87 excel, so it's time, you know, maybe I guess wait the next draft. Lava don't really do too much trading and all that shit, but honestly, he's not that far away from having one of those rosters, bro. Like, you just need some pieces, and you can get those pieces ASAP, bro. I might, and it's hard because then you're in real draft, you don't want to give up no damn draft picks either. That's the luxury. Fuck I do with my mom. One man, brown. I was gonna say, I know I ain't smoked that bitch. Let's go. Alright, so Hawkins ain't that bad. Superstar, you can't go wrong with superstars out there. Alright, so at corner, he got his love. You know what? I kind of like what he do, bro. He show his loyal guys love over there. You feel me? But if I'm playing him and I see Reef as your corner, I'm going up top on you all fucking game long. Alright, so he didn't really address the cornerback position. 91 speed at 6'4", 195. I mean, he's still 6'4", 91 speed, 92 excel. Byron Jones, you bring the old savvy vet over there. He lost his X factor, dropped down to a superstar, 91, 92. You got Deshaun Jones at 5'10", 93 speed, 91, 84. I do think this is the hole for you. I think you need help over here at corner, especially with the speed running around in his league. You need that alpha male over here. I don't see it right now. But at free safety, we got Young again. DeJuan Livingston. I think this was one of these guys was like, we still got some guys. You got guys with good speed, good size. Man, I don't know which one of these guys you're starting, but you got two good safeties with good speed for this league. Let's look at some hit powers on these guys. These stars. 88 hit power for Livingston. And another loyal member. What he looking like? 90 hit power. Yeah, you gotta play him. Both of these guys, I guess. But the alpha male back here is Aaron Stoops Jr. This is a dog. This is one of the top safeties. One of my favorites coming out of it. He's only 27. He's still young. 99 overall. We know he smashed brothers. He's tearing shit up over there. I know that for a fact. Playing him, this guy make plays. 94 hit power. Still got 90 man. 88 tackling, 86 pursuit, 93 play rec. He's a dog, alpha male. All right, but then you go get Khaleke Hudson from Michigan, and I like this pick right now. This guy can come on your team, and honestly, I'm playing him right now at free safety. 93 hit power. He's fucking right. He's playing right now for me. There's no way I'm not starting this guy. He already got 251 snaps. Might well starting because when he unlocked, you know he unlocked into a superstar. You got to play him now. This is a future alpha male. You heard? Alright, so that's the Bears right now. As you can see, you still see some holes, which we want to see. We want to see some holes over here so you can build through these real draft classes and stuff. And he looks like he got some good pieces, grabbed some good pickups. I'm not completely mad at this team. I think he's still handling his biz over here, and he's in pursuit to really making himself alpha male at every position where he can end up competing. But you gotta go get Jordan Love right now, bro. Like, gotta go get him. Unless you're gonna deal with Deshaun and wait for one of them. Let me shut the fuck up. Okay, never mind. Let me shut up. Anyway, that's the Bears roster right now, man. And let's slide over here to them Bengals. Let's slide over here to the Bengals. Welcome back, Hydro Wolf, my boy, back in the building. League slowed down, so he can get back and play over here, man. At the end of the day, bro, I just want users in my league that's gonna play their games, you heard? And these guys play. Hydro Wolf is very active, even though it was hard for him to keep up with the 24-hour league. He's back right now. All right, so then he comes back and takes the Bengals, and he comes into a good spot. because in the process of that he got Bryce Perkins. If any of y'all watch college football, y'all know Bryce Perkins from Virginia was a monster. Great athlete, great athlete. Honestly, he fucking around, don't even play quarterback. Well, you know what? With the Lamar stage and all these mobile quarterbacks running around, maybe they will give him a shot at quarterback. They ain't going to like force him to change the position, but he can play up to 3 positions. I can see this guy in our league. He's a quarterback, 80 overall. It sucks because Hydra Wolf comes right back to Joey Duran. He had no success with Joey Duran when he was a Buffalo Bills head coach. He does got Aaron Rodgers over here. He's young quarterbacks over here. Anybody looking for a quarterback that's cheap, lava. Anybody looking for a quarterback that's cheap and don't want to spend a first round for a rookie guy that came out, here goes some guys over here, 2 of them that's probably on the block right now, because I can tell you right now, with 92 speed, 92 excel, Bryce Perkins is the starting quarterback over here, guaranteed. And you're going to go through the growing pains. Any new coach coming in is going to bring their guy in, and this is drafted, so he's going to bring his guy in. I love this quarterback pick right here. So we all know James Spencer has been an MVP running back in our league, all right? But he's by himself now. And then you go out and you go get the kid Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, my thing about this LSU guy, some people probably ignored that 89 speed, man. But if you really look at this guy as a whole, you know he's going to run a pro day. You know he'll bring that 40 times down. And you know you can also develop a guy and get some speed upgrades. You get that to a 92, 93 by next year, that's solid. And if he does run better pro day, he's going to bump up again still. So there you go. But 84 break tackle, this guy's shifty as hell. 89 speed, okay. 94 acceleration, 94 agility. 86 stiff arm. He's a big runner right now. Same type of mode as the guy from Ohio State, but this guy got 94 juke, 90 spin, 94 elusiveness. Not as strong, 77. Catch the ball out the backfield as well. I like him a lot. You know he's a superstar. Any LSU guy coming out, them guys balling. So now you got a guy that can kind of take some carries away from Spencer. As Spencer starting to get old right now at 28, you got your future running back right now. So I like it. I love this pick. Let's see what round he came out. Second round, that's about right. Second round, pick 28. That's about right. So we get to the receivers. You got Chad Johnson over here. He came out 2 drafts ago. It's in 3rd year. You got Rashad Dell at 6'1", superstar, 95 speed, 97 excel. Corey Walsh, superstar again, speed burner, 6'1", 195, 96 speed, 97 excel. And then you got Javier Little at 6'6", 215 with 93 speed, 93 excel. You also got 95 special catch right now. So you got some dogs now from some guys that can develop into some really good players. But you know Chad Johnson is the alpha male over here. I like it. At tight end, we didn't get younger, but we still had good guys from a couple drafts ago. From the old coach you're going to play with, Richard Murphy, solid. Tate, wide receiver turned tight end from Florida State. And Mark Dugan is just there to block. 30-year-old left tackle, but you drafted Calvin Throckmorton on superstar. This is your replacement guy right here. I like it. 30-year-old Phil Haynes at 98 overall still has the wear and tear on the tires, but he can play. Alright, but you got his replacement now. Jonah Hill at 28, 96 overall, 91 strength. Me personally, I don't like this guy here. I think this guy can come in and take his job ASAP. Solomon McKinley, also a superstar from Georgia, like the pick. So you see, they went and said, let's get deep on this line right now. Chris Worth, 26 years old. I like him. I don't think he goes anywhere. But you also drafted Nick Harris, 20-year-old center. So you got linemen that probably can play this, especially Nick Harris. He played guard and center, so you can move him around. At right guard, you're looking at Michael Jordan, 28 years old. Now, I like Michael Jordan, 28 years old. You see that 98 overall, but I'm not convinced. Look at that run block, 68. He ain't ready. But you do got the guy from Notre Dame who actually should be white. That could come right in and take that starting job right now, man. 98 overall ain't impressive when this guy got 66 speed, 76 acceleration, and run block power at 68. You might as well bring this guy Ben Bredeson in right now and start him now. Simple as that. Or the center. one of these guys to start. But Keith Green is a dog, alpha male, 99 overall, 98 strength. That line is solid, man. I'm enjoying it. I like it over here. He went and got defensive end heavy. John Greenyard from Florida was the number 2 ranked defense coming out. Left end wasn't the number 2, but like he was number 2 coming out of the draft. Don't mean he's the best, second best player in defensive end. Trust me, he wasn't. But this is a dog, superstar right here. 86 speed, 89 acceleration. He already got 87 blocks here. That's solid. Houston Miller from Texas Tech is another guy. 81 overall, 88 speed, 88 acceleration, 6'4", 285. Strength 85, 89 strength on Greenard, my bad. So you got some guys over here, because Carl Lawson is up there at age 31, but he didn't fall off. He's still productive, so you got to play Carl Lawson. I'm cool with that, but you got 2 good defensive ends. That's your future. At D tackle, Solomon Antrim still there. Nice size, nice size. That's 6'7", 309, 93 strength. You got Willis Davenport, 98 strength right now, at 92 overall. And you got some guys that's just roster fillers. So you got 2 dogs. Dexter Kelly is definitely the alpha male over here at linebacker, 25 years old, 99 overall, 88 speed, 90 excel, 91 hit power. Jermaine Pratt has been holding it down for seasons, 30 years old. Again, 99 overall, 88 speed. But again, LSU, Jacob Phillips, you know he coming in an alpha male. So here's a guy that plays right now. So you got 2 middle linebackers. You're good. I like it. Ronimus Logan has been a big name in our league for the last couple of years. This is a good ass outside linebacker, even though he got 86 speed, acceleration 96, and he block shed 98 right now, hit power 92. And you did get David Tuhill from Stanford right now, 20 years old, 80 overall, 89 speed, 90 excel, 77 block shed, but he does have 92 hit power. So we loaded, we playing football now. Now this Bengal team starting to look like a football team. Because a couple of drinks ago, they were old men, all a bunch of old men running around here, getting their ass kicked and getting mad. Alright, so Richard Sherman Jr. at 22 years old, 93 overall, great corner. Presley, 6'4", 192, another good corner, 91, 93 speed, 92 excel. You got Stanley Casey, so he didn't have to attack corners at all over here because he was already loaded. Got a bunch of young guys in there, first year. So they drafted 3 of them last year, man. All these guys won't play. At safety, Jesse Bates still been playing at a high level. Honestly, Jesse Bates in my book should be a superstar. Let's see if y'all agree with me on this. So go look at Jesse Bates' stats, man. He's been balling every year. Like last year, he had 11 9 INTs, 11 tackles for loss, and 1.5 sacks. He's been doing this shit every year, bro. This is consistency right here, man. And he should be on superstar. Flat out should be on superstar. Alright, with that being said, Kendall Fuller went from corner to safety as a backup role, old as hell right now. And Stephen Whitworth has been holding shit down over here solid with that 90 speed, 94 excel, 98 zone. He really can't cover man, which is fine. It's true strong safety that want to tear somebody's head. Let's check his hit power out real fast. 90 hit power, like I said, big time. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to get to these Bills over here. I love what the Bills did as well. Quarterback wise, DeMar Till is the starting quarterback over here. You know, they got them last year in a trade. So DeMar Till's the guy over here. We're going to live and die with him. And at the end of the day, DeMar Till's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. So you got a Super Bowl winning quarterback over here. He went from America's team to North America's team. At running back, you're still the same over here. At running back, you got C.J. Spiller. Mrs. Goodell, what's up, baby? What you doing, on break?
Hello?
You on break?
No, I'm just running up there.
Alright. Okay. Doing a real talk.
Oh, alright, let's go.
Alright. Alright, love you. Alright, so CJ Spiller, 25 years old, solid. OJ Simpson still over at 24 years old, 95. Got 3 good running backs over here, man, honestly. So I like the run game over here. You solid. tight end and fullback. I mean, then you got Will Reed, 27 years old. Eric Moulds, Greenberry at 6'2", David Boston 6'3", and Nick Cherry. So you got some guys over here at receiver you can throw the ball to. You got a good roster right now. But I love this pick right here. He went and got 2 of them. The rest of these guys is roster fillers. I mean, I wouldn't really. You got superstars over here, so it is what it is. But come on, bro. You got Albert O, man. He was on my radar. I was going to pick him with my second first round pick, and he got him before me. And this is the guy right here, man. This guy's a freaking dog, bro. And he about to unlock already. So we're talking about somebody with 68 run block right now. You gotta get that awareness up. That's it. Lead block 70, 68 impact. This is a tight end that looks like a tight end. You feel me? Everything's there for him right now. But then he's elusive. Juke move 86. This is a big boy too, bro. And he can get deep, 88 deep, 85 catching trap. Yeah, look at him. Short route 182, medium 84, and then he got the speed 84 catching. Where's that special catch at? Is he special? Where is it at? I'm missing it. I gotta come down here or something. I ain't gonna show special catch on tight end, assholes, whatever. But yeah, he's a dog, man. This is a great pick. But then he don't just stop there. He gets him, and then he comes back and gets Steven Sullivan. And again, if you watch college football like I watch college football, and y'all, especially me, you know I make the draft classes every year. So here's the thing: Steven Sullivan was a receiver, turned tight ends, right? So now you got a guy out here with all flat-out receiver skills. That's going to need help in the blocking department. But this guy's a flat-out weapon at receiver for you, for real. At 6'5", 248. Another LSU guy, 88 speed, 90 acceleration, bro. Let's go. And he's already a special catch, 88. Short route running, 78. Medium, 78. He's developed this guy into a monster. You got 2 stud-ass tight ends. Good shit for the Bills guy, man. So you got Connor over at 29, still got good 2 deep on the line right here. Superstars. Dale McGriff still holding it down. Hudson Hancock, Hitchcock over here, 87. He ain't gonna play at all really. But Dale McGriff is a guy. Joey Irwin. You did go get Mekhi Becton and moved him to center. I'm unsure of that. 6'7", 370, the most athletic left tackle in the draft is at center right now, along with Courtney Brown. 6'6", and it might be a reason. I know he probably ain't starting them. Like, I know these guys starting right now, man. He got to. They probably put him at center for trait development. Over here with Mekhi Becton, I don't understand this. This is a bona fide. You can put him at guard anywhere, like whatever. I like it at center. I guess that's what you want to do. But Brendan Williams, cool. Like I said, he's deep as hell on the line over here. He got a bunch of them. Gabriel Adams, all superstars on that line. So when you got that type of line, you know you can do some things over there. Emmanuel Grace holding it down at 23 years old. Derek Godwin also at 23 years old holding shit down. At right end, he still got Bruce Smith Jr., 26 years old, and LaMichael Lacey holding shit down. D tackles, he got Jawan Dexter, 92 strength, but he also got Manny Mills, superstar, 95 overall, 6'4", 310, 95 strength. And then he drafted Justin Madupa or whatever his name is from Texas A&M. This guy, dog, I think he's going to be a superstar as well. On star. But yeah, this guy, you know, you can develop him into something serious right now. Outside linebacker, Takeo Spike still holding shit down. He did get Josh Uche from Michigan, solid pick. Got some good linebackers there. You got Tremont Edmonds, who's still playing at a high level. Nicholas Cole, 94 overall. This is the 93 speed, 94 cell. He's gonna run you down all over the place. David Woodard can replace that. Another good rookie, 76 overall, 86 speed, 88 cell. 88. Me personally at 6'2", 630. I don't know. I mean, I don't see how he's gonna see the field too much of anything. But Roshan Joseph at 28, still a run stuffer, 92 overall. But Willie Gay Jr., bro, this is the other outside linebacker. So here's my top 3 linebackers right now: Isaiah Simmons, the nigga from LSU, and Willie Gay Jr. from Mississippi State. Dog. You guys want to hear me out? Hear me out. Dog. Really? That's how we coming? One love, one love. Let's look at this. 92 hit power, 84 tackle, 92 speed, 94 excel, 88 pursuit, 78 power meter, 79 finesse, 83 block shed, 84 play right now, 74 awareness, 82 strength, 78 zone, jumping 95. This guy's a dog. He got to start right now. I know I'm starting. And I'll pit Roshan Joseph on a block. Love that, love that. Laurie Malloy over here. I'm looking at these corners. Didn't really get too much younger, but he got a bunch of superstars running around, as you can see. Devontae Davis Jr., Laurie Malloy Jr., Andrew Wilbert, 93 speed, 94 acceleration, so he's solid. He did draft 2 safeties last year. Harmon Quick was a dog. Look at him. He's the alpha male back here. And then you also got Sean Simmons, who definitely won an award last year, I think. Let's go check that out. Pro Bowl and 2025 Best Defensive Back Award. So you got the best safety in the AFC right back over here, 23 years old, 92 overall. The Bills roster look good, bro. And I told y'all earlier in the first Real Talk that the AFC East really looked good throughout the draft and free agency, man. They look like they got way stronger than they have been. As you can see, man, Patriots over there holding it down. They just knocked off the Giants, the Jaguars, you heard? So let's see what happens over here with these guys. We're great to see the Dolphins. They should be tuned in right now. I'm going to go through these 3 teams, and then I'll come back on before the night's out and go through the next 3. This is AntHits, the franchise guru, on a Real Talk draft recap by himself, the captain. Holla at me, you heard?